you're only going to need 3 things. You're going to need liquid starch, some toys or action figures, and some cheesecloth. Stay Flow liquid starch. We bought a big old roll of cheesecloth, but you don't need one so big because you're going to cut it down into small sheets. And you can use the ones that you find at Publix or Food Lion, whatever. These are roughly 4 inches by 7 inches. But that has a lot to do with the height of the action figures that we're using. What you really want to do is be able to cover the whole action figure down to the surface with just 1 sheet. Well, we're going to be using 2 to make them extra stiff. So you can see I put some cling wrap down on the surface. Captain Spaulding is supervising. And I've staged the action figures in a way that I can do multiples all at one time. These are kind of special. So these are die-cast Star Wars action figures by Karl from Japan. But you can use any action figures you have kind of lying around. So they're really cool. A quarter of a cup to a third of a cup of the liquid starch into this bowl. About right. So what you're going to take 1 sheet at a time of the cheesecloth, and you're going to dunk it into the cornstarch and get it nice and saturated. Wring it out, and then you're going to spread it out flat. This takes kind of a second. It gets all dunked up. Some people like to dilute the cornstarch, but for ghosts that you're actually going to play with, I think it's best to leave it at its top potency. So next we're going to go over to our first action figure, and we're going to drape this over lengthwise, so the 7-inch across the bias of the figure, and press it down so it touches the surface. That's going to end up making the foot of the action figure. We're going to do a second sheet, and then we're going to lay it across the action figure front to back. So we're going to spread this out. Move the camera just because I was getting a lot of shadows. This kitchen has some awkward lighting. So then you're going to go front to back like this. And then press it down across the figure. And that's essentially what the ghost is going to look like. So I'm going to do that for each of the other figures, going down the line. And then it's best we use this little desktop fan to help them dry quickly. Super simple. If you try it, show us what you did.